going on, everybody? It's your man Bishop Bang, and welcome to another episode of It's Whatever with the Bishop. I got my co-host, funny man Jeff, in the building. Yeah. And we got a special guest today, Miss Nika Promotions. She's in the building. She's very busy. How you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we thankful to have you. I see you working. I go to your shows.
You do. I appreciate it.
So we definitely going to talk about that and get into that. And I'm gonna mess with you a little bit.
Okay.
She's ready for
I'm game.
The reason I say that because I like to see where people's at in your business. Then I like to see how you look at things,
right?
Especially with who you're dealing with and dealing with people in the city and it being business. So I just want to say, this got a good future. You just stay consistent.
Thank you.
So I just want to see how that. You don't gotta give away all your secrets. Some things you just keep to yourself.
Right, I can't give out my secrets.
Yeah. So you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm Miss Nika. Miss Nika Promotions is my business, and I host all different types of showcases. My baby is the Believe the Hype showcase.
Okay.
That showcase I've been doing for about 4 years, and it's a showcase of all different types of art. You might have a hip hop artist, a comedian, R&B artist, a spoken word, and a dancer. Okay. So it's a little bit something for everybody. I try to mix it up to bring in different crowds to introduce them to different things.
Okay.
So that's my main thing that I do. I also host youth showcases and other events that people just want me to be a part of. I'm open.
Okay. She definitely kept me busy. Yeah, hell yeah. For the last couple of years, she always reached out to me. She, at the last minute at is it called the S Lounge, the joint out there still in?
The 901.
901 joint?
Yeah. 901, we were doing Make Me
She was
Laugh
like,
Fridays.
yo, some dude, I ain't gonna say his name. Yeah, he tried to throw a comedy show. Nobody showed up. She's like, we're gonna run it back next weekend. Matter of fact, Jeff, it's your birthday. I'm gonna make this a birthday show for you. Okay. And she did. And we did it. And she sung me happy birthday. And it was super dope. I think it's when I turned 30 or 31. 30. Okay. Yeah. Super dope.
Jeff's always been down. I love Jeff. Like, Jeff has performed at my showcases and events that I've done, comedy showcases that I've done. I did Make Me Laugh.
PM Bistro.
Yep. And then Funny Fridays.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And then we did the rec center. What was it? Star City. She reach out. I'm coming. Okay. Whether you paying or not, because sometimes she'll put money in your pocket if she can, if the budget right, and people show up to the door, she'll break you off. Okay, so they it's the love.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted to. So like, how does it? They come like you just reach out like.
It's the love. That's I feel like that's
giving a
what
platform.
it is.
Yeah, go ahead. She giving a platform. Like.
I try to provide a platform. I love to see people be able to express themselves. I like to see people in their element. Like I love to enjoy a good show, and I like everything. I like art. I like music. I like poetry. I like comedy. So I figure let's put it all on one stage and let's all have a good time. But it's not hard. I feel like it's not hard for me to get people because I meet people the way that I want them to meet me. Like I try to come to them on a respectful level. And it's always love. It's always for a better purpose, or it's always from a genuine place. It's never really about the money. If we make some money, great. It was a wonderful night. But if we break even and we all had a good time and we all go home happy, I'm cool with that too.
Okay, that's good. Host, you do mean business though when you get there. Don't let the smiles fool you. Okay. This time for mic check, because you probably ain't gonna say it. But just be on your game, and she got you from there.
I am definitely a mom. And when it's time to work, it's time to work. Like, we can laugh and giggle and play up until, like, all right, it's time to do this, time to do that. I need this, I need that. I'm knocking on your door for songs. I don't have your songs yet. What's going on? It's time.
Okay. So you follow up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Miss Cookie.
Constant contact. Yes. Constant communication.
She do the group chat like how you do. We about to set it up. Yeah. Okay. That's dope. I kind of figured, though. I see people come and I see the crowd and I said, okay.
Yeah.
Like they believe in what she's trying to do, because I know it takes something because you put your money and your time.
Right.
And then you trust that people's going to show up and do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Because it's hard to find people, and that's what I was talking to Toke about, like finding people that's serious about what they do. See, like we'll give them stages, but then what else are you doing?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if someone gets signed from your showcase,
then they'll know, okay, she's bringing in talent. They'll come back to find somebody else. And that's where you know, like I told Toke, that's when I have people sign it. Look, here, you got to sign this just in case you get signed off of my platform. This is what I get.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just fair.
I know. And I haven't gotten into that yet. I probably should.
See, I was waiting because I was like, listen, look, that's just something that I do. I'm like, I make sure it's got cover yourself.
Yeah. A lot of people say that. Now, when I started it, I really just started it because there wasn't really a place to perform at the time. So when I started it, I was going on showcases with my brother, Eskimo Jones. Yeah. And we were performing in Baltimore and Philly, and it was never anywhere to perform in PA or in Harrisburg. So when it started, it was just more of like, well, they don't really, I don't know, it's easier. I don't want to say easier, but women have a different way of approaching things. Okay. I know I do. A lot of times when a man approaches somebody, it might not go the way that they want it to go. But if I step in and I approach them, it usually will go my way. And I don't do it on purpose. Like, I'm just good at what I do. Okay. Like,
did a lot of it start after the Egypt days?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, after Egypt. Really, it started with We Got Skills. At Anastasia's with Cool Davis. That's where I really got my start. Okay. Cool Davis definitely put me on a platform to host my first shows. I will say that. And then from there, in Light Entertainment, with the King Brown.
Rayon.
Yep. Braxton Hall.
Yeah.
Braxton Hall hosted the first Believe the Hype showcase. The first one ever was at Braxton Hall. And then from there, it was just about finding my own venues and building my teams and just making it prosper. Once I did it, more people wanted it, more people were coming, and more people wanted to sign up, and it was like, oh, I gotta do another one. Yeah. I gotta do another one. Okay, I gotta try this. I gotta try that.
Yeah, them opportunities are there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you give people that opportunity, because I remember it wasn't them opportunities. We didn't see what's going on now. It wasn't going on. Right. You know, it's still artists out there that's still from that era and still doing it now. Right. And it's a lot different because you didn't have the platform, people providing platforms, people taking their money and their time to provide you a platform. Right. So, you know, that's why I say it's business.
Right. It is business. Yeah. It is business because I still have to go clock in and pay my bills.
Yeah, the next morning if it's during the week show.
Yes. So, you know, that's the thing that you gotta. Yeah, it's all love. You know
yeah,
I mean? So, you know.
It's always love. But yeah, I'm definitely growing and I'm learning and I'm prospering. I'm definitely ready to take it to the next step. I'm working on some things, and it's definitely going to get more business.
Okay. Question. Because I've been with you, rocking with you. We're always at different venues. Yeah. Like, what's your feelings on that? Because it is rough in Harrisburg to keep a venue. Like, it feels like every couple months. We always gotta. All right, where's the next one coming up at? Like, all right, now we gotta go here. Or, you know what I mean? What's your feelings or your views on that? Like,
eventually, I do want Miss Nika's place. It's in my head. It's in the universe. It's gonna happen. I feel like I don't have a problem bringing showcases and different audiences to different venues, but eventually I do want my own venue where I am in control and where it is consistent and where it is steady and where I can offer all different things, because that's another thing with different venues. We have to deal with other people who are working there, other people who are in control, scheduling, you know, so I can't do like, oh, I want to do this Monday, I want to do this Thursday, I want to do this Sunday. I have to do what's available. So, but it's hard, like keeping the business, like it's hard with the business staying consistent and the business constantly thriving. It's up to that business to keep their business thriving when your shows are not going on. And that's the issue. Like a lot of times.
Yeah, the venue places.
Yeah, like, yo, she's been in like 5 different venues. And it's not her fault. It's like, all right, this joint shut down. Where we going to go next?
Right.
So it's tricky. So they make no money outside of.
They ain't doing something, man. Or some people you couldn't unforeseen circumstances. Some of the spots. You know, with Rayon, like we couldn't help that one.
Right.
Okay. You know what I mean? It was the Big Ugly Warehouse.
Okay.
After Rayon, or rest in peace, after Rayon was murdered, like I don't think anybody wanted to step up and take over that. So it's like, where you go now? I think did you go to P&B Bistro after that?
Yep.
Then look, the P&B Bistro shuts down. Where you gonna go after that? Like, so she fights. Like she like, oh,
I mean,
we gonna get it in somewhere.
Sad part is though, I feel like every place is gonna be something.
Yeah.
You can try to avoid it. You know, you can up your crowds. You know, it depends what else you do there. You see what I'm saying? Because people ain't gonna show up if it's something of entertainment of that sense.
Right.
Then when you start doing, having a business, be doing other things, doing this and doing that. So if it's a 2 to 5 at night, then that just kills it. Even in the daytime, people are like, because
of reputation of what could happen after.
I ain't going there. So you be like, man, every stuff that's going, you be like, man, I want to go there.
But for HMAC, is that so far so good though?
HMAC is cool. I like HMAC. I like the
Carter.
people.
I call it the Carter.
Yeah, man. Like I like who I work with there. The team that I'm with there for the City Entertainment is who I'm with at HMAC. That's Kevin Toke, and Craig Evans. Craig runs the Artist Mashup, and Toke runs the Hidden Treasures event. Jay Bird, Say Word, he does a lot of events in Shippensburg, and he's one of our DJs, and DJ P. Ty is our other DJ. Occasionally we outsource DJs and performers and hosts and whatnot, but I like it there. It's consistent.
You got a little dream team. Toke was in here talking about it. He was bragging on you. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did. I love Toke. Man, when the universe put us together. I feel like a lot of people. He's a good man. He's a good man and a man of many talents. He does everything. He does my flyers, okay? He does my flyers for and it's crazy because he also does events there. And I look at that like I appreciate that because my flyers be dope. And I'm like, he don't have to put all that heart and work into my flyer knowing that he has an event here next week. But no, he's a good dude.
That's dope, man. That's good. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. So who came up with what's the logo?
For the city?
Is that you? No, your logo.
I did come up with my logo.
That's you?
It's me.
It's me.
Everybody asks, is that really you? And you mentioned that's me.
Yes. I said she's like the Jordan symbol. Her it stick out like that's her. Like that was original.
That's me.
Like, that's dope.
When I came up with the logo, I really knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to say Miss Nika, and I wanted myself to be a part of the logo. So I went to Travius Mitchell, did my logo. And I went to him and I was like, look, I wanted to say Miss Nika, and I want me to be like the I in the Miss and the I in the Nika. Like I wanted to just be like my silhouette and put the Miss and the Nika around me.
Right.
And he finished it up, sent it to me, and I was like, that is exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is exactly it.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's dope. That's popping.
So does the hubby help out?
Yes. The hubby helps with everything.
Good.
He does everything. Like, he's so patient because I'm busy.
Yeah.
I am busy. And sometimes I be like, babe, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to do that. You want to come?
Right, because he's a laid back guy.
He is.
Yeah,
he kind of chills and does his own thing.
Yeah.
He's real quiet. He's real laid back. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. And he knows, like, he promotes my events. He shares all the flyers. He'll pass events out. He'll sell tickets. He's there to help me set up. He's there to help me break down. He's there to put on my flats when my feet start hurting.
Okay.
There you go.
He helps me a lot.
That's good. Yeah, I came to your wedding.
You did.
Yeah.
And you bought me a gift.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They want to come empty-handed, right?
Guys, so it's couples that you see and you can tell when they love each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can tell bro supports his woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I definitely dig people that are individuals.
Right.
You can see it and you can see the team. Man, and plus it's like for y'all, for you, it was shocking to me, and then I was like, come on, it makes sense. Like I didn't know you and Eskimo were brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I didn't know y'all was brother and sister.
Yeah, that's my baby.
I was like, yo.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah, then it makes sense. I was like, well, after what I said, okay, they're related. And I'm like, oh, that's her brother. Okay. Yeah, that's my man. Like,
he's always growing. He's so innovative. He's always like, when I'm not doing Miss Nika, I'm doing Snack Pack Delivery. Shout out Snack Pack Delivery.
Yeah. You didn't say that. We interviewed
Oh, yeah. I run on the weekends or in the evenings after work. Yeah. I help out.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. I didn't know you was helping him.
Yeah, he didn't say that. That's what's up, though. Yeah,
so
man.
it was something, y'all grew up, don't take it that the wrong way. I just say that, though. Y'all grew up together? Like,
yeah.
So, like, was this something that, because y'all have, like, the same drive. Like, y'all have, like, the same personality.
I know. And that's crazy. Like, I always say, like, it's crazy how, like, you're in this time and you're in this place and you're with who you're with. Like, it's just like it's supposed to be.
Right.
Like, everybody that I feel like I'm around, I feel like they're supposed to be around me. We're all like-minded individuals.
Right.
Like-minded individuals.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
But as like, yeah, we're just growing up together. Like, he's always been in the studio, always doing music, and always just looking for other ways to grow. Right. Like, if it's not done, he's like, oh, we could do that. We could figure that out. You could do that. I could do that. Right. So S is definitely my drive. Like, I go to him when I have questions. I go to him. He's very business minded. Yeah. I have to go to him like, I don't know about this 1099 tax. Right. And he'd be like, I got you, sis. Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's very business minded.
I can definitely believe that. So
you sung on some of his tracks in the past, right?
We do have a track together. We have 2 tracks together. We have one called Love Spell, and we have another one called Letter to My Future Ex. That one does have a video. It's on YouTube.
Letter to My Future Ex?
Letter to My Future Ex is about to be over.
Who came up with that title?
Eskimo.
Got you.
That song, he had already came up with the title and had the first verse written. And he was like in the process of making it. And when he was recording it and I was listening to it, I was like, you should let me respond. And he was like, you know what? A female response might be kind of dope. Okay. And I sat there and I can write and I can sing and I do everything myself. Like, nobody writes my lyrics. Nobody does. Like, I do everything myself. I don't know, I just grew up with music and art in my heart, you know, so.
You think about doing an EP or anything like that, or is that?
I don't know. I have a little bit. So I thought about doing a mixtape specifically called Featuring Miss Nika. And really what I want to do is have a track with maybe 5, 7 per artist where I'm featured on the track with them and release it as a mixtape. I have thought about it. The thing is, I'm not really an artist. And, you know, I'm not really an artist. I can be, but really putting the showcase together and providing the platform is my main. That's my number one love. But if I'm feeling it and we're in the studio and it sounds good and I'm like, oh, I could write to that, then I'll jump on it and we might produce a track.
Okay. So, who y'all take that after?
I think everybody, really.
Everybody?
Yeah, like everybody in my family.
So is this your 2?
No, I have 3 sisters.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why.
And they be at all the events helping out too.
Yeah, my sisters. Yeah, you'll see one here, one there, one here, or you'll see them all. Yeah.
I probably see them and ain't taking them. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's a huge family. And my dad DJ'd. My mom's not really into music too much, but she loves the show. So my mom comes and supports all my events, all my showcases. Like, yeah.
So where's your? I don't like to say ending, because it never ends.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like to say that. People be like, well, what do you want to do? Well, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Do that, but then I'm gonna do this. I got a lot of to dos.
Right.
So, like, where do you see that you're trying to take it? Where are you trying to go with it?
I really just want to, I want to be a consistent platform for all different types of expression. Okay. Eventually, when I have my own venue, I want it to be a place where you can come and you can practice, where it's a dance studio, where it's a performance studio, where you can record, where you can just sit in the lounge room where you can write.
Like a performance art building.
Yeah, pretty much what we had at Star City. Yeah, okay. Star City was like a safe haven for everybody, youth and adults.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I taught a public speaking course there.
Okay.
Yep.
One summer. Like, I'm not even a teacher, but it was dope though. I taught kids for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had them in the stage doing, you know what I mean? They put together some type of presentation. I forget. It was a couple summers ago. But yeah, she was in there. A couple other of us in there, and Star City was dope.
Public speaking, and I did conflict resolution.
And they had dance, they had art.
Okay.
I just want to provide that space, that platform, and just shine some light in the city. Like, it's not many positive things to do all the time, So I just want to create something positive that everyone of all ages can enjoy and be a part of. You know what I mean? And if you do make it, you know what I mean, which I hope everyone does. So when you do make it, and you come back, just hit me. Like, don't hit them. I just want you to show love. Like, that's all. That's all.
Cover yourself. They're blessed, though. I think, like, people find it in their heart that they be like, you know what? I got to take care of this person.
Right.
Because however you see it. And don't judge me for looking at it like that. But you got to look at people as investments too.
True.
Like,
definitely.
Because it's an investment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I might work with 200 people and 10 of them might be.
Yes.
10 of them might be.
Yes.
Depending cream of the crop.
It's an investment. I look at it like it's an investment that you have to take wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? The relationships that you build, the people that you talk to, that you meet, and because people get in business and they be a certain type of way, and then that you get to doing business with certain people, and you just like what they in it for.
Right.
So like knowing what you're in it for and seeing, that's why I be like, man, we ain't had that. So I'll be like, the artists that are serious about it, you need that work.
Right.
I'm giving you a platform for that work. Like, even if you was charging a little charge I still need that work.
Right.
Because that's what you do, and that's how you separate who wants to be where and how bad they want it.
Right.
You know, and I look at it like you providing that stage, and because you was doing the thing behind where was that at? I never got to come to it because I was always I'm a creature of habit. Yeah. It was on Fridays down there off of Cameron.
Yeah,
the 901.
901.
It's the 901. Yeah. Back there in the cut.
Yep.
Back there where it looked like Jason be chasing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's weird as hell back there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know what's back there.
I never knew it was back there until I got there.
Yeah.
And to do that, no disrespect, he was a creep too, you know? Like,
horror venue. I ain't know too much about it. I said that joint was back in the cut.
Yeah.
but it had a nice stage.
It did.
nice
It was a nice venue.
Yeah.
But
You should knock a wall down or something, but
Okay.
It was a nice
little wrench boat or something. It's small, like little.
like it kind of did one of these numbers. So if you would have knocked down a whole wall, you could have fit way more people in there.
True.
But
Yeah.
the stage
the
was
wall
dope. Had a
light cut
bar.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like a dance floor area, kind of like outside.
Right. And that was
Of the room.
that was what, every Friday.
That was Fridays.
That's
Yeah.
every Friday. So there's a lot of things going on at the HMAC.
Yeah.
So like, do y'all just try to get in where you can fit in, or just still try to be consistent?
Yeah, we all get together. Every 3 months we kind of get together and schedule. So together we collectively discuss as a team what dates do you want to do. I usually always do Sundays. That's just the day that I'm available. Toke and Craig kind of both do Thursdays. They might do a Sunday, but they usually do Thursdays. Craig's event is always on Thursdays. Toke sometimes does. Toke, he's one to get in where he fits in. Like, he does consistently do Thursdays, but if a Thursday's not available, he's like, I'll do it on Friday, no problem. Like, he'll move and groove wherever he has to. I usually do Sundays because I'm busy. Sundays are easier for me. It's a wind down day. And I do it 7:30 to 10:30, so you got time to do everything you got to do during the day. Get ready for work, get your kids ready for bed, come to the show for a couple hours, and still get home before 11. Okay. You know, so I try to make that happen. And I go to work in the morning too.
Well, yeah, we oh, I know what we gotta do first. Can't let you get out of here without that. Can't let you get out of here. So what we do? I got a list of words.
Okay.
We're gonna do 4 words, and you're gonna tell me what it means to you.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Ready? Sewing.
What is it?
Sewing. SOWING.
To put in with your heart so that it comes back times 10.
Okay. Yeah, the results of your hard work. Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, good sewing. And so bad too.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, I just had to put that out there.
Yeah, because that's
thinking
true.
sewing just receipt, putting in the receipt. And
No, you have to put in the receipt. Yeah.
All right. This would be easy. Hard work. What's hard work to you?
To me, hard work is hard. Like nothing that comes easy is going to be worth it. If it's worth it, it's going to be hard. So if you got to work harder and it stresses you out a little bit and it takes you back a couple steps, it's okay. Like, just step back and reapproach. Like, I feel like the harder it is, the more worth it it'll be in the end.
Let me see. Criticism.
People don't like criticism.
Yeah.
I'm all for constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Like giving and receiving. Like, if someone feels like, oh, Nika, you should try this, I'll try it.
Yeah,
if it makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to tell you that doesn't make sense to me.
Listen, you know what's crazy? You like to pastor on poop. Woo! You know what's crazy though? I think people take criticism wrong. And I say that because I would love for someone to give me an idea to say, hey, yo, you know, I don't get that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so it just be like me out there.
You think some people also give it in an effed up way too sometimes?
Because it's not criticizing, it's more like pointing a finger or putting you down.
Yeah, but
I
don't even, listen, I don't even, not face to face, I don't get that. But I'm talking about, like she said, for someone to say, hey, you should do this way.
Right.
I'm open to that because it might be something I don't see.
Yeah,
I didn't
think
about
it. Yeah.
Right.
So I be thinking like when you have individuals around you, and even if they're like just cool with you, or they're a friend, or they support, because best believe if you get on, they're gonna be like, bro, you know, in some way, I was in the gym. You're gonna be feeling those elbows, like you see what I'm saying? They're gonna be, you know, in any way you can help, but at the same time, like they be the ones that don't come.
Yeah.
They be the ones that don't listen. They be the ones that don't watch. That you doing your part is like, hey, bro, that one picture was crooked. You should push it to the right, like or something like that. Like, but you don't get that. Like, so it'd be like that constructive criticism.
That happens in comedy. Like, we get done and everybody be like, good set. And you know, in the back of your mind, I know I ate ass on that stage. Like, I bombed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just say, nice try. Like, don't tell me I had a good set. Or, and I talk about this all the time, or like, I felt like I had a good set because they was clapping, and I go home and watch the tape and be like, nah, you still bombed. You had some laughs, but...
You be hard on yourself?
Yeah, I want to be great.
Okay.
I will know I got off stage and had a bunch of claps, bunch of laughs, and I'll go watch that set the next day and be like, you are trash.
Let me give you one more. Let me see. Let me look through here. Attitude.
I believe in a positive attitude. I feel like you should just approach everything with a positive attitude. If you approach something negatively, you're going to get negative results. That's how I feel.
I'm with that. I try to keep a smile on my face and keep.
I always say your thoughts become reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, you speak those things. Like what you feel, energy is real.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand. Like sometimes, like I'm a little codependent with my shows and my events because people don't realize like I'm a people person.
It's good though.
And I feed off of energy. So sometimes when I had like a really bad week, like I need a show to recharge me. I need to be around 50 people and smile and laugh and hear you sing and watch you dance and watch you pour your heart out.
I never looked at
that
like
recharges me a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one thing about a lot of the stuff she puts together, like a lot of the shows and stuff, is like people who probably don't never be around each other will come together for that one cause, and it be like kumbaya in there. Everybody be there turning up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like enjoying themselves, and 95% of their people respect the mic. It might be one time you might have to say, yo, respect the mic. Other than that, everybody in there vibing like it's a New York type thing or a DC type thing. Right. Yeah.
I like your events.
Yeah, it be no violence. I never seen nobody ever.
Hey, I don't think it's that type of show.
It's not that type of show.
When you're doing something on it and it's about art, it brings out different people.
Right. And I feel like I put out that persona, like people know me.
Right.
You know, like I make myself, I'm very approachable, I'm very open. So people know me. Like I don't play that. I do not. I will turn to
She's
security.
had some goons at some shows. They come chilling. Like.
They know. Like, nah, this is Miss Nika's spot. Don't do it here.
Right.
Because Miss Nika will turn into Miss Security with no problem.
Yeah. She had me host the show, and I'm bringing on thug after thug after thug, and they come on, and when they get on stage, they squad is either on the stage or in the front, and everybody respects it. Let that man get his shine on.
Right.
And they either stay for a little while after, or you know how the dudes that rap do? All right, we out there. They come hug her, kiss her, thank you, and then you roll out. Like, that's love. Like,
yeah. I greet, if you see me at my showcases, I greet everybody that performs. I personally bring them up on the stage, and I give them a hug, and I thank them when they leave the stage. Like, I try to put that out there. Like,
business lady.
Yeah. And you gotta do it from a good space. Like, it has to be genuine. If you're just doing it for cash, you're probably not gonna go far because it's hard. Yeah. It's really hard to make money off the showcases. People don't understand that. Yeah, that's why we go to work.
You gotta be. Yeah, it takes some consistency.
It does.
If you looking see some turnover, you
and everything that you got to put into the showcase, you got to pay for the flyers, you got to pay for the venue, you got to pay for the tickets, you got to pay for the DJ, you might have to pay your performers. You know, so when it comes back around, sometimes it might not be all that great.
Right.
So it definitely takes some work to make it monetarily.
Just break it even.
I
used to fool around with it.
Because getting a crowd to show up sometimes in Harrisburg, it'd be rough.
And that's the thing, like, that I want to put out there to artists. Like, you have to appeal to the city. Like, you have to appeal to the crowd. Like,
and that's what me and Toad.
Man, look, I'm
the
so
artists
tired.
Gotta promote too, right?
They have to promote, and you have to be
personable. We gotta promote
too, You gotta be personable. You gotta be approachable. You can't be on Facebook complaining and crying all day, every day. Because me, as a patron, I'm like, I don't want.
See, you know,
him again.
I was
look, straight up.
I was explaining. I was saying to Toad, like, listen here, man. I'm gonna have to go check your work. Like, I just can't anybody. I need you to see that you promoting yourself. I'd rather see you flooding my timeline of yourself. Like, that's what you're supposed to see from artists that's up and coming, dropping new music, always working. Not some of the stuff that some of be just posting. Like, nah, you gotta show that
personal problems all day.
You know what I mean? It's like I feel like in your craft or whatever it is you do, I feel that a day you have to at least spend an hour on it. There shouldn't be a day that goes by where you're not doing something, or even 2 hours to what it is that you do. Like, you can't just have them off moments, especially if you. I want to be around people that want to be there. You have to want to be there. You know what I mean? So I look at it like I'm not doing it for nothing. This is how I would be if I'm on that side of the show. Listen, now I'm coming for certain people. You know what I mean? Especially if I see something in you and you listen, this is what I need you to do. You see what I'm saying? I'll manage that for free. But look, you do this, and we can do this. You know what I mean? And I look for them type of people that, look, man, come on, let's go. Like, there's potential in you. And some people, you just got to say, yo, come on, let's, you know. Because it's here.
It is.
And that's why I said it's a domino effect. Once somebody else say, okay, let me see. Everybody want to make money. People want to make money. They looking for something new right now. If you look at it TV a little bit, to me, I don't watch it much, but it's all the same. So it got to be something different. It got to be something, you know, something new music, new dances, new people. You know, just get a good following and make money off of it, and give people what it is that you do. Because I feel like when they say game is to be sold, not to be told, and it goes both ways. But like, I had to learn that you have to get paid for your worth. You see what I'm saying? They have to respect what it is that you're doing, what you're putting on the table. This is just not something that you can take lightly. Like, this is, I'm putting my time into this. I believe in this. So if I see that you don't, you know what I mean? That's why I told here go these 15 tickets. Each person, I'm gonna need you to sell these. I'm gonna need you to sell these, and I'm covered on my end because you will not get on. I need you to sell these. If you believe in what you're doing, and you should have a following. Everybody that's coming through that door should be bringing somebody with them.
They should be. Crowd?
You know what I mean? You can't just show up dolo, because then I'm gonna market and I'm gonna put them in my book of don't call them. They bring no one with them.
Crowd.
It benefits me nothing. You see what I'm saying? Who's coming to hear you?
And you have to. Like, I have performers that I know have been performing for 5-6 years. And was telling me, oh, nah, I don't want no tickets. I can't sell tickets. Why can't you sell tickets?
Well, you wouldn't have been performing once.
You know? And it's like, I don't know. I don't personally force them to sell tickets. I have enough performers on my show where I have some performers who are more comfortable selling tickets and some who are not. And I have other things they can do to help contribute to the show financially. But as a performer, you have to be able, like, if you can't go out there and get 10 of your cousins and friends from high school and homies that you ride through the city with to come to your show, that's a problem.
Especially if it's local.
That's a
problem. You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's rough for me to do it if, like, a comedy show, like, you want me to bring 10 people to West Virginia? No. Like, or 10 people to other different part of Maryland. I can't do it. But Harrisburg, give me the tickets. Fuck it. Come on, let's go.
I can get some people to go. We can get some people to go to the club. We can get some people to go to Hershey Park.
Who believes in you? I need somebody to believe in you now. If you ain't got no one that believes in what you're trying to do, come on, then I'm going to need you to work a little bit harder. And I'm here to tell you need to work hard.
I used to think like that, but then I'm like, man, listen, you got people that always hit you up, when's your next show? They're going to get a chance.
Look, and they don't like that now. Criticism. They don't like that. they don't like that, but that'd be the ones where I'll be like, yep, here you go, right on this list. You benefit me nothing. Like, you benefit yourself nothing. Like, I cannot, no. Like, ain't nobody even coming to hear you.
Right. You just came and just basically took time up on the stage.
What? I let one of
You
my
make them people, you don't pay the people, you just make them open and act.
Yeah.
While you still filling in seats, let them go. Yeah, you can do that.
Nah.
While you still waiting for the asses to show up in seats.
Nah, I'm gonna need you. It's too much social. I'm gonna need you to build a platform.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a stage. That's why I told it's like a concert.
Yeah, it is.
It's provided. And then you don't gotta give up nothing.
Because I heard that a lot of these rappers, when they go out of town, some people make them pay to perform.
Yeah.
But you go pay them. That's the crazy part. I guess because of where it's at too. But at the same time.
But no, that's totally backwards. First of all, that's always my disclaimer. If somebody wants you to come out of state to perform, you should not be paying for your own travel, your own room. Granted, you may have to in some instances, but if it's a showcase where they should be providing that also.
Especially if they ask me to come, then no.
And that's one thing. If they give you tickets to sell, that is part of your compensation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sell some tickets.
No, but some people like how we do it in a comedy game is if somebody asks you to come out of town and there's $20-$25 tickets or whatever, they better break you off some shit. They making money. Yeah.
See, too, I don't know. It's weird because then you probably have to get up there and hustle early. In the mall or wherever you at, like I don't know if they get
if the promoter is selling tickets, like I mean, like they should be paying you,
and you're the one performing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really be like that. No. I mean, everybody. If the promoter's getting paid, everybody should be able to make some type of benefit off the show. Some type of benefit. It don't have to always be
300-seater room.
You know, it don't always have to be financial, but some type of benefit. Like either it's a networking benefit, either like some type of benefit.
Depending.
Yeah, all this stuff depends on.
Depending. I'm still gonna say depending.
Yeah.
Listen, you will find elites in the middle. You find with weeds in the middle of that.
Right.
Be a whole weed in there just.
And that's on. It's different scales.
Yeah, it is different scales. Because some artists like me, I had to chill the hell out because I realized, you can't be demanding the most bread. You ain't been doing this that long. You still got to get your crap together. Mm-hmm. So it's other people from Harrisburg who think that because they did one performance, I deserve the world. No, motherfucker, you better keep grinding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to get to a point where you the shit now.
Yeah, especially if you ain't got no shows on you, bro.
That's it doesn't just come. Like, I've been telling people, like, nobody wakes up and just says, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go support this person. Mm-hmm. Like, it comes. Like, you have to put in the work. You have to appeal to the people. They have to see you. They have to know you. They have to feel you. And then consistently it'll grow. Yeah. But you can't just put 17 songs on 17 videos on YouTube and 17 songs on SoundCloud and be like, nobody follows me. Like, it's not that.
Like, market yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
It's more than that. Yeah.
It's so much more than that. Yeah, it is. I put my work in.
Yeah.
Years. Sometimes it takes years and time.
Like, you have to. I pay attention to that when I come. I just like to look. I'm one of them guys. I believe in y'all. I believe in both of y'all. You and Choke, and I got you back, and I know that I can give my opinion. I watch though. I see what artists like, just to see, you know what I mean, and follow some of them. Go look, who's promoting herself. Like, I don't like, not just because that's my young boy. But Young Dev, he promotes, like, you gotta.
Stop hating on Young Dev.
I just have to,
anybody, I have to put it out there. I stamp Young Dev. Like, Miss Nika Promotions stamps Young Dev. I watch, and I only know him for a couple of months. Mm-hmm. I don't know him that well. But in a couple of months that I've known him, I have never seen him stop grinding. Yeah, he's performing at every show. He's dropping a video. He's recording. He's in the studio. He got a good vibe, positive energy. He don't get into no riffraff. Like, he be chilling. Right. You know what I mean? And he's good at what he does. Marketing skills, dances. Like, I support him.
And just stay consistent.
He's consistent.
Yeah, that's why I said that's the thing. So I always say, through that drought, droughts come. Droughts come.
Right. Yeah. It's always good times and bad times.
Yeah, droughts come.
Always.
But I'll be like, you gotta stay consistent through the drought.
Yeah.
I don't care if you come in here and tread. You know what I mean? Listen. Even if you posting listen, man. Right. You gotta stay consistent through the drought and just keep working and take every opportunity that you can get.
Yep.
Because I can see you managing. I see that. I see that.
Get on your Miss Dad.
I see that.
Yeah, that is okay. I have been called. Somebody has literally said,
Miss
"Check the Miss Deb of
Harrisburg."
Harrisburg."
Yeah.
I can see you getting people to work for you.
Yeah.
And getting on or getting you a little artist, having them sign some work in.
And I could see, and that's where that's my self-criticism. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get there. I might get there. Right now, it's just about getting there. Right now, this is where I'm comfortable at. This is what I know right now. I do want to get to the point of maybe managing or even an agent, maybe more so than managing. What's hard for me is it's hard to pick who to manage. You know what I mean? Because, you have so much that you have to know with managing, like, because you can't just know Harrisburg.
I think you'll have it. I think you'll know. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe that there's nothing that if you want to know,
Right.
and you
It's
believe
there.
what you want to know, and when you follow, you'll start seeing it.
Right.
And you'll be like, then it'll start making sense, and then it becomes your thing. You'll be like, then it's all a developed habit.
Right.
Everything to me is developed. So I look at it like, you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll see him. You'll be like,
See, one thing I learned too is you got to be ready for that sacrifice, because I know, like, you're a mother and you're a wife, so it's like for me, I'm a husband, I'm a father, so it's like to try to get on that next level, it can be done, but then it's like now you got to sit your family down, like, look, it's gonna be some weekends where like F y'all, we gotta go. Like,
I hear it.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm out of here. Like,
I'm in the basement. From the basement to here, I hear it. So, and you dig it. I take all the criticism.
Yeah.
I take it. Listen, man.
Son, you want to go to the movies this weekend? You don't wait till next weekend.
Yeah. Even my daughter's even a worker. Like, my daughter, she might come up on stage and bring up the next performer, or sit at the front door and sell T-shirts. Miss Nika T-shirts are out. She helps out. She
all the
promotes
plugs you
everything.
need,
You know.
Yes.
That's what you're here for. Go ahead.
You know. This is a platform. I appreciate it.
Definitely have to have you in here. Bless, you got any upcoming events?
I do. So next Sunday, 7 days from today, Sunday, May 26th, is Mr. L's live release party at HMAC. That's going to be a dope show. Mr. L's has not performed headlines in at least 4 years. Okay. And he is a performer. Like, he brings the noise, and he can do everything. He produces, he does his own music. He records himself, and then he'll make his own album, and then he'll relieve the art. He'll do the artwork for the album. Like, he's an all-around dope guy. Okay. And he's going to come with if they would allow you to have girls hanging from the ceiling, he would have it. I'm not going to give away no secrets, but it's going to be a show. Like, it's not going to be a typical showcase. Like, this is going to be a show. This is going to be an event. So if y'all can make it out, tickets are only $5. Yeah. Come out. My next Believe the Hype is Sunday, June 23rd at HMAC.
Okay. Yeah, I'm come to support the events, even if I don't stay long. I still come to.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. Yeah. I tell people, and even if you share my flyer, I appreciate the support. Because everybody might not be able to make it out. Like, you can just share a flyer, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, you can send cash app.
Yep, you can cash app. You can cash up $1. That's good for me.
Help us.
You know, help us make this thing grow. Like, it takes a village. Like, it does, and everything.
I definitely believe in y'all. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, like I said, I thank you for everything you've done for me these past. May 31st, I celebrate 5 years of comedy, and Nika's been involved for at least 4, maybe 5 of them. Okay. Yeah, probably the whole 5. Yeah.
Yeah, we hear your name here. Dad spoke highly of you and told, so I said, well, we gotta go get her.
I try to stay consistent.
Yeah, you are. You ain't trying. You are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we
big ups.
Yeah, we thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for joining us as always. Miss lovely Miss Nika Promotion. Thank you for having us, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we bring you back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, peace.